In the Holy Land, the last day of 2023 and the beginning of 2024 were filled with intense prayer for peace around the world. In Nazareth, Galilee, hundreds of people participated in the celebration of the Solemnity of the Holy Family at the place where Mary, Joseph, and Jesus lived. Brother Francesco Patton, Custos of the Holy Land, presided over the celebration. Also with him were Monsignor Rafik Nahra, Patriarchal Vicar for Israel, and friars from the community of the Custody of the Holy Land. In his homily, the Custos called for prayer for all the families of the world, especially for families who are suffering because of wars, near and far, remembering in a special way our brothers and sisters of the parish of the Holy Family in Gaza, who find themselves challenged by the ongoing war. At the end of the Mass, the faithful went in procession from the Upper Basilica, where Mass was celebrated, to the crypt of St. Joseph's Church, the place where tradition pinpoints the home of the Holy Family. On the evening of December the 31st, 2023, came to a close in Jerusalem with the first Vespers of the Solemnity of Mary, Most Holy Mother of God, and the singing of the Te Deum presided over by Brother Francesco Patton. The Te Deum, linked to Thanksgiving celebrations, is traditionally sung on this last day of the year precisely to remember and thank the Lord for the year that has just passed. Also present at the prayer which took place in St. Saviour's Church was the Patriarch of Jerusalem of the Latins, Cardinal Pierbattista Pizzaballa, accompanied by Cardinal Fernando Filoni, Grand Master of the Order of the Holy Sepulchre, who is on pilgrimage in the Holy Land these days. Both wanted to join the Franciscan community for the liturgy. On January the 1st, 2024, the Mass of the Solemnity of Mary, Most Holy Mother of God was held at the Church of the Patriarchate and was presided over by Cardinal Pizzaballa, together with the bishops and Christian religious authorities of the Holy Land, including Cardinal Filoni, Adolfo Tito Iana, Apostolic Nuncio to Israel and Cyprus, and Apostolic Delegate for Jerusalem and Palestine, and Brother Francesco Patton, Custos of the Holy Land. On the day when the World Day for Peace, desired by Paul VI, is also celebrated, the Patriarch brought attention back to it. Here, today, we must and want to turn our gaze to Christ and from Him draw the necessary strength to restore trust, wounded by so much pain. Jesus did not solve any of the social and political problems of His time, but He pointed a way which is still the high road today. The line is that of relationships built on encounter, on the desire for good, for beauty, for fraternity, for love in the end. Because what Jesus came to bring here to the world is God's love among us and our little ones. From the Patriarch, also a message to the Gaza community. My message to them is to continue to be strong in faith and therefore also strong in life, because the two go together. We will never abandon them, and even though physically we cannot be united, the whole Christian community huddles around them, waiting for us to truly meet, even physically. At the end of the celebration, the usual greetings and exchange of good wishes. In the words of Cardinal Filoni, the first message is to be here at the time when few or none come. To be here is to show our solidarity and closeness to suffering peoples who are in an extremely difficult situation. And with them, we want to share not only these moments of hardship for them, but also to assure them of our closeness and our help. Our support, especially from all our 30,000 knights and dames of the world, who in a special way feel the very difficult situation in the Holy Land. The message is given to us by today's Word of God when it says, "And may God's blessing descend upon you all." And we need it. In Brother Francesco Patton's words, the fundamental message of the Feast of the Mother of God, who is the one who gives us the Son of God, the Prince of Peace.
Il messaggio fondamentale ce l'ha dato la liturgia.
For us Christians, it is not simply the absence of wars or harmony in relationships, but it is a person, it is Jesus. Mary gave Jesus to us, and so perhaps we understand even better that blessing we found today in the first reading, so dear to St. Francis. That is a blessing by which it is invoked that the face of God shines upon us and manifests to us God's mercy and peace. The face of God that shines upon us is the face of Jesus, the Son of God and the Son of Mary. I believe that from the holy places, what we must continue to offer is the face of Jesus. The holy places are the historical witness to the face of Jesus, and for local Christians to be Christians of the Holy Land is to call upon the face of Jesus, the Son of God and the Son of Mary. For the many pilgrims whom I hope can return here near means to mirror themselves in the face of Jesus, Son of God and Son of Mary.
Tornare presto, venire in Terra Santa vuol dire rispecchiarsi nel volto di Gesù, figlio di Dio e figlio di Maria.
In the words of Archbishop Adolfo Tito Iana, the thought and closeness to the people of Gaza.
Vorrei dire soltanto che non manchiamo di pensare a voi.
I would just like to say that we do not fail to think of you, that we all carry on our shoulders what you are suffering, even if you are suffering more. However, you are not alone, and this is what I wanted to say on this day of the Virgin Mary's motherhood that left no one behind. We are brothers, we are sisters, and we will never leave you alone because we are with you. And then we are praying especially for peace every day and every year.
Soli, perché siamo con voi.